Hi guys, Greg Doyle here, Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat. Prediction video time for this week. The fights I want to speak to you about this week, the first one I'm going to cover off is Oscar Rivas, who is 26-0 with 18 knockouts. He takes on local favourite Dillian Whyte, who is 25-1 with 18 knockouts. I wanted to test myself this week, guys, really. So I believe I've picked a couple of the hardest fights, and I would just like to say on this fight, before we go into it, I had a quick look before I decided to talk to you guys, and I think I've seen some bookmakers have got Dillian Whyte at 1-5 to win this weekend, which I think is absolutely crazy odds. Crazy. I think this is a much tougher fight, potentially, than it's getting credit for. So, if we have a quick look at both guys, Dillian Whyte, he is probably, I don't know if the word's avoided, but maybe the most unlucky fighter around at the moment who has not had his title shot. I think it's got to be fast approaching 600 days. He has been #1 challenger with the WBC. Now, we'll not go into what does #1 mean, what does mandatory mean, what does interim mean, franchise. Guys, we could be here all day. My job in this video is I'm going to give you guys a bit of knowledge about both fighters, and then I'm going to tell you exactly how I think it's going to go. Before I even go into that, I'm also going to say I almost nearly changed my mind about 2 minutes before I started this video. That's how hard a fight I think it is this weekend. So yeah, you've got Dillian Whyte, who's 25-1. He's only won his AJ, no disgrace in that. Lately, Dillian has went from strength to strength. He did have a couple of hard fights there with Derek Chisora, most notably the most recent one. He had one with Joseph Parker, and although he's doing great in he got the knockout against Chisora, it's a very tough fight for him. I had that fight quite even up until the stoppage. Parker nearly got him out of there in the end, but Dillian had built up a lead and had already had Parker down. It was probably one of the best pay-per-views I think I've bought in the past few years. Whyte Parker, it was a really good one, but with Dillian, I just hope that the hunger is really there this weekend. It seems to be every time there is a big fight and things, he will step up. He rises to the occasion, but he's up against Oscar Rivas this weekend, who I think, guys, is massively underrated. I watched quite a few of Rivas' fights this morning before I spoke to you guys. Already aware of who he is. I love my boxing, so I've watched Rivas before, but when it comes to speaking to you guys, I like to do a little bit more of my homework before I will pass what I would like to call an educated opinion on it. I watched him v Jennings. I also watched him, I think it was a French boy that he fought, was 29-2, and guys, I think he could make Dillian Whyte look really silly at some points this weekend if he doesn't get tagged early. He's got that phenomenal amateur style of, you go in, you drop a jab, drop a right hand, and when something's coming back, hold your hand across your body, sway back. Beautiful at it. If Dillian Whyte overreaches, it could make him look really silly. But I do expect it to be a really hard fight. I think the keys to victory for both guys, Dillian's going to need to use his weight, and he's going to need to put a lot of pressure on Rivas, a lot of pressure. Keep going forward. This isn't a fight for Dillian to keep dancing on your toes. He needs to go forward in this fight for me. Rivas just needs to make Dillian make mistakes and box him. If he boxes him, uses his jab, uses his smart, fast, slick 1-2, sway back out of range, then it could cause him a lot of problems. But I've been putting it off, guys, but it's came at the time I'm going to need to give you guys a prediction. And it's a tough one for me this week. I will be very honest. I say I had my mind set, right, this is how I think it's going to go. A couple of minutes before I started the video, I thought, well, could it? But at the end of the day, as I say, I've picked a really hard fight this week, and that's the way I like it, because whether you're right or wrong, it's everyone's got a view, and this is how I see it going. I potentially see Dillian Whyte having to come from behind and stop Rivas in the second half of the fight. I think if Dillian isn't all over him early, I can see Rivas building up a lead. Not even giving Dillian like a hard time or hurting him or anything, just silly things like landing more punches in the round and just frustrating Dillian, to be honest. But I can see Dillian maybe around about round 7 getting reminded that if you win this, you have got either Wilder or Fury by the end of May. And I can maybe see Dillian waking up and stopping Rivas in the second half of the fight if he uses his body weight and makes Rivas work especially hard in the second half of the fight. Guys, I hope you can realise the position I'm in. It's a really tough one to call this week. If you want to see more from ourselves, we eat, sleep, box and repeat. As I say, my name is Greg Doyle. Catch all of our things on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. You can also check out our website. But this weekend, guys, I am going for Dillian Whyte to potentially come from behind and to stop Oscar Rivas late in the fight. Thank you very much.